I'd do a little, kind of accountability and update and, just a general little video. Today's the 31st of March, and for me, it's the beginning of Q2 because it's a Monday and I don't like to start on a Tuesday. I spent some time this morning sort of reorganising my goals for the next quarter because when I originally wrote them, I had certain things in mind, but since then I've been offered, I've won a scholarship to the Thriving Authors Academy, which is run by Dallas Woodburn. And I don't want to overload myself, so I've had to sort of just work my goals around a little bit, reduce some of the tasks. I've got to make the most of the next 6 months with this academy and writing and things. So I just thought I'd sort of go a little over my goals and what I've got planned. So I've got my first goal is writing orientated. Let me see if I can get that to do. I want to write daily, at least 5 times a week, just to create a routine, really. Less focused on the word count, just more focused on the actual writing. And I also want to utilise my writing journal, which I have started doing over the last week, just to get them thoughts out of my head about what I'm working on, the way I feel about what I'm working on, what I want for the future, brainstorming, all those things, and to continue to progress through Thriving Authors when that starts on Saturday. The way that I've brought that down is to do at least 3 15-minute sprints over 5 days a week. 3 15-minute sprints a day over 5 days a week. Goal 2 is to work on community, and that involves obviously social media. I want to become more active in engagement, responding to people or reaching out to people, commenting on other authors' platforms, writers, and also to increase my viewership as well, and my followers. I've obviously got a good, better, best goal there for them all. I'd really like to increase my YouTube because I would like to start doing live sprints. You need at least 50 subscribers to that, so that was my goal for the 3 months. And to make sure that I spend at least 30 minutes engaging 5 times a week with those who engage with me. Goal 3 is health and well-being. That includes physical health, mental health. You get the picture. I just want to improve overall health-wise. I am trying to lose a little weight, but most importantly, I want to be a bit fitter after having so many years of surgeries and health complications. I'm finally at a place where my health it's more stable now. Somewhat, it can be unpredictable, but overall it's a lot more stable. So I want to make sure I'm drinking 2 litres of water every day. I used to do that all the time because of my kidney issues, but then sort of over the last year that's kind of stopped. So I want to get back to doing that. I want to make sure I walk for at least 30 minutes a day, which is, it's not too much of a reach when I do the school run and things. Twice a week, I want to make sure that I'm going for a longer walk or a hike or doing a workout at least. I'm absolutely loving going to the forest and doing a hike. At the moment, I've been doing that once, twice a week. I want to keep that up. I'm finding it's really helping with, just everything, and it makes me feel grounded, and it helps my mental health as well as my physical health. So, it's a multi-beneficial thing to do. We're Daily, which is part of Team RH, which is what I follow. I know it's controversial. I know he's controversial, but it works for me. It helps keep my symptoms of Crohn's under control. So I want to make sure that I'm tracking daily and weighing daily. But one thing I'm not very good at is relaxing. I want to make sure that I try to do something for me that's not necessarily for writing, not for any other purpose other than just pure indulgence and enjoyment, whether that's painting, nature journaling, gaming, some TV time, whatever that might be. And I want to do at least 2 hours of that over the week. So whether that's like 4 days of 30 minutes and 1 day of just 2 hours, I need to include that as something for me. My reading will come into that as well. I do read every morning. I purposely get up an hour earlier every single morning before the school run so I can, have at least half an hour, 45 minutes reading before I then have to get on with making pack lunches. Ideally, I'd like to get up a little bit earlier and include some writing in that, but, it is what it is, really. Yeah, so that's my goals for Q2. The rough draft challenge also starts tomorrow. My goal for that is 25,000 words. I am working on multiple projects. I am writing. I want to make some good progress on Crestwood Falls 2, which is what the book I'll be working on for Thriving Authors Academy as well. But I'm also writing a horror and then a novella that's set in the Crestwood Falls world. It's on Valorian's origin, how he became a vampire. Those two are sort of like, they're there to just, sort of when I need a break from Crestwood, or I don't have as much time available on an evening, or maybe I can get some extra writing in, and I'm mulling over other stuff, I'll be working on them. So overall though, my goal on all projects is 25,000 words. My daughter, my 10-year-old, is also taking part in the rough draft challenge. Her word goal is about 800 words. Obviously she's a lot younger, she's got school, but she is off for 2 weeks over Easter, and we plan to have a few writing dates together. But she is currently writing her book as well, and she's really enjoying it, so I'm hoping that us working together can encourage her a little bit. So yeah, that starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna settle in now and try and do those 3 sprints for today so that I can tick them off the habit tracker that I made myself. I've got all my goals listed, I've colour coded them. I have purple for goal 1, pink for goal 2, and green for goal 3. Because it's obviously the 31st, I've put that right at the end, today's, and then it'll just go straight into April from the 1st and work onwards. I have my graduation ceremony in May, so I'd like to really make an effort to make myself feel better, feel more confident in how I look. And I figure, if not now, when? So, yeah. Right, I am going to get on with some... I've waffled a lot, so I'm sorry. I'm going to get on with some writing sprints now, so I'll be back in a second. Today I got a copy of the daily writing planner that I designed. This was mostly for myself, but I have put it up on Amazon. It's a hardback. It's really simple. And inside it has a section for date, the beginning word count, the words you've got left to write, mood of the day, previously left off, which is obviously when you did writing the previous day. This is for you to do sort of a catch up, a little bit of a summary so you know where you're at. Then what's next, so what's next for you within your writing today. I use this quite a lot. I find it helps specifically because I'm not a plotter. So sometimes I like to leave a little note about what I've just written and where I'm intending to write the next day. Then it has a word tracker with little boxes for you to put your amounts in, notes, total daily words, and your new monthly total. And then at the end, it's just got a few notes pages. The original one that I made didn't have the notes pages, but I regretted that because there was things I wanted to jot down. But yeah, there you go. You can find it on Amazon.